Yeah, so it's still at 400 likes. So, and the reason being is we don't have 400 likes. With the distribution of the newsfeed, the offers just don't work very well. So we'd rather you not spend money on an offer if you haven't established an audience first. So it's kind of blocking and tackling. You have to establish an audience for your dealership before you're launching offers to that audience. So if you had a page with 100 people, you're sending out an offer to that audience, even if you're promoting it, it's just that there aren't enough people there in order to really get traction. So you're not getting the bang for your buck, so we're not allowing marketers to market that.
Great. Questions?
You said that the Facebook photo to have a logo as your dealership. I've heard that it's better to have engagement with customers to have a person as the photo there. What, do you see any differences there? Or?
If the person's the owner of the dealership and they branded themselves in the local community, absolutely. That would make sense because individuals would then identify that picture of that person with that car dealership because that's what they're seeing through traditional means. If not, and it's just some person, it's faceless. So you're communicating as a dealership with, because it's going to come up that you're XYZ dealership, that's what it's going to say you are, and there's going to be a random picture of somebody that nobody knows. So whatever's next to that name is really important. That should be your logo in order to let people know that this is who we are, this is what we're representing, and I'm speaking in the voice of the page that I'm representing.
Okay, other questions? All right. While I'm walking back, Patrick, if dealers load up their list and do retargeting, are they being charged on a per impression basis or on a per click basis for Facebook retargeting?
Depends on what product they're utilizing. So it's either CPM or CPC. Well, let me make sure I understand the question. So from a retargeting perspective, that's different. So retargeting is happening through another vehicle, and in fact, retargeting is not something you can do through Facebook. So you have to work with a company that's currently doing retargeting as part of one of our programs. A lot of the digital marketing companies that we're working with today have formed relationships with those organizations in order to do Facebook retargeting. As it relates to custom audiences, though, you can do that on either a CPM or cost per click basis, depending on what ad product you're looking at. We always recommend utilizing CPM over cost per click, and you might think that we're saying that in order just to be greedy, but the reality is if you ask us to do an ad for you and it's on a cost per click basis, we're going to serve that ad up to people that click on a lot of ads. You want clicks, we're going to give you clicks. So that's the audience. Not just being sneaky, it's just that's what you want. You want clicks, we're going to give you clicks. If you want a lot of people to see it, you use CPM. So as a best practice, we always recommend that our marketing partners utilize CPM over CPC.
You just talked about having a minimum number of likes in order to tap into the custom audience application. I'm just curious, I mean, all of the dealerships here...
That wasn't what he said.
I'm curious what sort of the average number of likes it is the dealerships are experiencing.
I don't have an average number of likes, and actually take a look at this. It really varies. I mean, we've seen websites, we've seen Facebook pages in very large metro areas for Toyota and Honda dealerships that have 20 fans. It's a matter of emphasis that those dealerships have put on those Facebook pages. So, and it's not about numbers. So, like rewind a couple years ago, and if I were in front of you guys telling a story about Facebook, it'd be a different story. We'd be talking about generating stories and getting a lot of fans and get as many fans as possible to make this happen because the solutions we had in place from a direct response perspective weren't there. Now we have the ability to actually connect with your audience and show you who your audience is and these are your customers, this is who you need to connect with. So now you can utilize that in order to really communicate it and market effectively.